From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Landon Knack. What do you have on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Okay, all set to go. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That's way outside. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That's a little bit low.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Nick Martini will hit. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
One strike.
Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pitch. Misses. And a count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing it.
No, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And pitching in this game, Chase Stolander.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Waste no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Mookie Betts now. This one in the air, center field. Moniak drifts towards it. And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Mookie Betts.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Freddie Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Moniak under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, catcher Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's to third. Oh, and it hits the base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, second baseman Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hernandez, the lead runner out at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couple of singles back-to-back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Late with the swing there.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in L.A., there's Ryan McMahon now.
Ryan McMahon.
Knack, a 6'2 righty, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Knack back to work, just off the inside edge. And there's a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2.
Ball 3. 3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
1 ball.
In the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now Mickey Moniak swinging a foul straight back. Ball 1 there. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Inside, and it's 2-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And the next pitch is way outside. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Jacob Stallings in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jacob Stallings now. Line and a base hit into right. They're waving McMahon home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Ball 1, no strikes. That one is upstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster.
Farmer goes to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Andy Pajes. Out towards right center field. Martini makes a nice running catch. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting shortstop, Ezekiel.
So the batting order turns over. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Knack picks over. Amador on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting right fielder, Nick Martini.
So up next, Nick Martini. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Man at first, one away. That's off the mark. And the count is 1-1.
One strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Just missed. Foul ball there. That one drifts inside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Mookie now. Fly to center his first time. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Michael Conforto will hit next. And that one hammered. Veen running hard for it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a curve misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. So, man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Edman off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Move to first. Edman dives back in safely. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Colorado's DH, Hunter Goodman. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Out to short, bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, bases empty. Zach Veen, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. That's inside.
Full count.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Next to hit for the Rockies, Adael Amador. And he's already singled in this game. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Two outs. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Almost got him.
Nope, ball 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And that one upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. And that's too high. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trinan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
Stallings at second. Amador at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing went around, and that's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Chris Taylor now.
Off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Chris Taylor.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a ball popped up. Farmer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Enrique Hernandez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Just off the outside corner. And the count 1-2. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Way high. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead at 4-1. Nick Martini getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Knack back to work. Martini goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. And that's down and away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Man at first, Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Good job to fight that one off. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Landon Knack done for the night, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ohtani, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Farmer stands at second with no outs. That just misses. 2-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Goodman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner on at third. One gone. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Taylor. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here's Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Alexander getting loose as well. Turns and fires to Betts. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Martini puts it away, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fly ball down the line. Martini coming on. He makes the grab, and there's two away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Two outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. So digging in, Zach Veen. Right down to shoot, strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's inside. 1-1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, a left-hander, also throwing. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And now it's 1-2. And there's a ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Adael Amador. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Out to short. Betts whips it to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. Scott Alexander gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside.
Count full. You got this.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And that's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit. 2-2
now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Here's Max Muncy.
Muncy.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's a 2-0. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1. Out to center. Moniak in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching.
Kirby Yates taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tovar in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Kyle Farmer digs in now. Not even close there. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. Seth Halverson comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
No, that's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball is outside. Too high, and it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Betts stands at first with 1 out. That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. They turn things over to the southpaw, Alex Vesia. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Just missed. Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pajes going back, bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner caught at second.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Zach Veen. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here, 4-2. And now it's going to be Will Smith. Halverson back to work. High fly ball out towards left center. Veen gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman
Michael Conforto will climb in. That one's in there. Strike 1. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Just missed.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider. in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
That's outside. It's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
To the right side, and that chance handled. On to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Dodgers down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Ball one there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering misses down and away.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. A switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Snags it for the second out. Rockies down to their last out. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.